What's going on? 40-year-old gamer here, just checking out this new Avengers trailer by Square Enix, just released at E3 this past week. Darn, I wanted to go. Uh, Looking at the opening trailer, looks like they're celebrating the heroes. Quinjet lands on the helicarrier, and we got the jets flying overhead. We get our first look at Iron Man here. He looks awesome. Then we got Thor, the God of Thunder, Widow, Steve Rogers, and Bruce Banner. And then we got trouble here over on the bridge, though. Like a lot of. Also, I wanted to talk about a lot of fans who were waiting on the release of this trailer. A lot of fans are really, really ripping the way these guys look, and it's we over the years we've become so accustomed to having these characters on the big screen, been spoiled actually with having these characters on the big screen, and they've really they've really done so well with the MCU and everything in it and everything. So you kind of you get hung up on wanting those same characters to be played by the same actors. Like nobody wants to see those guys call it quits. Like nobody wanted to see Hugh Jackman not be Wolverine. Nobody wanted to see Iron Man not be. Nobody wanted to see Robert Downey Jr. not be Iron Man anymore. Or Chris Evans not be Captain America. Like everybody, it's like you get used to something, you want it to, you just want it to stay the same. You want continuity. You don't want a hot, steamy Fox X-Men mess. But I thought, looking at this trailer the first time, I thought everything looked cool. Of course, Captain America doesn't look like Chris Evans, and Black Widow darn sure doesn't look like Scarlett Johansson. Call me ScarJo. Yeah, so there were some really cool things about the trailer, though. If you can get past the way these characters look, a lot of people complained about two uniforms in this game. They complained about Cap's battle, looks like riot gear style riot gear outfit or whatever, with stars and stripes on it. And then you got Thor. People were saying his chest gear, whatever, his battle gear has got like looks like plates or something, or yeah, I thought the looks looked cool. If anything, they need to change Thor's hair. I wouldn't even mind if they went to the Thor Ragnarok look of Thor. So here we go, suiting up for battle. Like this part here, I hope that this scene right here isn't just CGI. This looks like a playable scene where you're flying over there, and I really hope they nail the flight mechanics of his suit. I heard they the camera just jumped around too much or something with this version of the Iron Man game made by Sega, which I didn't play. It's just stuff that I've heard about the game. I didn't play any of the Sega games. Like I actually held out. I played through Lego games and everything until this moment right here, and it's finally happening, and I'm super excited. And yeah, it looks like their whole bridge just blew up. And we get our first shot of Banner about to jump into action and Hulk out. Well, they don't really show him Hulk out. They just show him jumping and he's Hulk. How awesome would it be if he just lands like he did on the bridge in Thor Ragnarok? Yeah, they look like they really nailed it with this with the Iron Man suit, with the flight of it anyway. I hope this I want everything in this trailer to be playable. I know some of this is going to be cut scenes or whatever though, but I just want this game to just let you be able to cut loose and be an Avenger. Like I don't want none of that cutscene stuff. None of that, press this button and dodge this or whatever type attack. No, I wanted to actually do this stuff. Yeah, that looks CGI though, but this scene right here with the Hulk, that looks kind of. Yeah, we got our first look at Taskmaster right there. It's got to be Taskmaster. Definitely cool. Yeah, if you're gonna do an Avengers game, you gotta have some awesome villains in this. You gotta have some cool villains. Taskmaster is a guy who I wanted to see in the MCU for quite some time, even if it's just for a brief moment. Just to have him in there would have been cool. Like they put in Leaping Man, the Batroc in Captain America, the Winter Soldier on the it was on the ship scene or whatever. He was one of the pirates. You know, yeah. When they just put characters in there for just a brief moment, even just as long as they have just a knockout, drag out style scene that's just awesome. Like, yeah, you can totally get away with it. But again, Taskmaster, this guy has the ability to pretty much mimic any fighting style you throw at him. So you're doing kung fu, he's gonna kick your butt in kung fu. You know what I'm saying? So awesome that they got Taskmaster in there. He seems to be one causing all this trouble on the bridge, or leading the assault on the bridge. And it's like the heroes are all distracted by what's going on over here. It's a power source aboard this helicarrier. Cap seems to be the only one there. Not sure why he didn't end up on the bridge. It looks like Widow's going toe to toe with Taskmaster, who's got like jetpack and some rocket boots. And this thing here, you see Steve Rogers running towards it right before it's about to blow. They realize they failed, but this thing here, just the power source that's involved just makes me think that he's not really dead. That he just, I don't know, ended up somewhere else. Maybe everybody in that city just ends up like going to some alternate reality or something. I don't know. But especially if they didn't find any bodies in this explosion, Cap's got to still be alive, and he's probably with all of the people in that city that supposedly died or disappeared or whatever. It almost sounds like they kind of bits and pieces off of the Infinity War or after the snap or whatever, where guys just like went missing for 5 years, because I think 5 years does pass by after this opening scene and the city in ruins to the next part. A lot of people complain about the way Widow looked too, though. I mean, I think it's for safety reasons they didn't make her look like Scarlett Johansson. Wink, wink. Yeah, here we have this Captain America memorial right here. I don't know what those things were, just some drone scanning. Here, what we got here. His memorial reads, "This nation was founded on one principle above all else, the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences." Steve Rogers, Captain America. R.I.P. man, Steve. R.I.P. Like, looking at the memorial, looks like somebody put a Thor a little Thor doll over there, and some people are probably gonna say the Thor doll looks better than the actual version of Thor in this game. And we got Captain America right here. It's like a little Iron Man toy over there. Yeah, pretty cool. Got Mjolnir just chilling on the memorial. Nobody's gonna be able to move that but him. You got Thor riding the lightning. on top of a drone, and it looks like Iron Man just does his little no look shot. We got Widow fighting this. At first glance, I thought it was yeah, at first glance, I thought this guy was like Black Panther though, but he was just too big. You know, he looked like he had a Black Panther suit on, but he was too big. And then fighting, like looking at it closer, see it's like almost like just made of metal. Looks like she gets into his ribs or something. But yeah, he's definitely an android of some kind. Yeah, and we get a first look at Abomination in here. Big as life, dude's bigger than Hulk. Look at that guy. Oh, look at that mean mug. Man, that's one guy I would have liked to have seen come back in the MCU. You know, I know he mentioned him on like Agents of Shield or whatever though, but I thought he was he was one of the cool parts of that Hulk movie. They tried to do a lot of good in that movie with like adding some new characters in there and stuff though. It's just I don't know why they just never could get a sequel or something like Universal or was like part owner or whatever. It was I guess it was almost like a Sony with Spider-Man thing, or it just took a while to just it would have just it would have just been they would have been working in tandem with them or whatever. I don't know. They just probably never were able to work it out for some reason. For the greater good of the fans, couldn't do it. But here we got to look at Iron Man's spacesuit right here. This whole scene just makes me just wish there was like another Dead Space game coming. Oh, yeah. Yep. Kind of wishing there was a little LED spine thing attached to it right now, just so I could geek out. I was a big fan of that Dead Space series though, but anyway, moving on. Yeah, it's like I wonder what mission or what he's got to do up there. I think that's gonna be a cool part of the game. No telling who he's gonna be fighting. And we got the end of the trailer right here. And then there's gonna be this massive figure. First we got 4 heroes minus Cap, and maybe we might get Hawkeye down the road. I don't know, but here we got this massive figure coming out of the ground. Not sure who that is. Can make out some kind of arms or shoulder or whatever. I guess he's got his back to him or something. I have no idea who this person is. If you know, please drop a comment and let me know. And yep, coming May 20th. Cannot wait. So yeah, maybe there's gonna be I hope for this game they release a lot of content for it. But let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Again, I'm 40-year-old gamer, and thank you for watching.